Dun, 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 dun. Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 9, Episode 1, Arrested Development. Okay, this is probably going to be my only review for Love and Hip Hop New York because I already know that my schedule, the way it's set up, I won't be able to do a review each week, so I'm not even going to put myself on a mission to try to make reviews every week. I'm going to miss the time, and by the time I would put my review up, Ashley, Bondi, Color Me Pink, Mr. Still Standing, Forest Rocks, they will already had their reviews up, so it's no purpose of me even trying to put myself in the mix with them. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and watch at least 10 minutes of everybody's reviews and stuff, the ones that I like, watch the whole video, and I'll just be in the comment area, you know what I'm saying? Remember, there was a time when on YouTube they would let you do video responses. I wonder what happened to that. But anyway, I want to get into a quick review of the show because I enjoy the Love and Hip Hop franchise. I really, didn't get into the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And I also didn't really get into the Love and Hip Hop Miami. But, I took a look at them because I grew up watching, Ray J on TV. I like Tierra Marie's music. And, yeah. So, I did watch it, but I had no want into reviewing those shows, Miami or Hollywood. Hopefully, when Atlanta comes back, I'll be able to review it. So the show starts off with Joe Budden. He got his skinny jeans on. He got his white turtleneck on. And he got his booties on. Walking in Times Square, New York. Okay, prior seasons of Love and Hip Hop New York, when he was on there, he proposed to Tahiri. And, of course, it didn't work out. But then she didn't mind having the first scene with her in a relationship with Joe Budden be in the same place where he asked the girl that, I don't know, even me, I thought that Joe Budden really loved, turned him down. Well, they got a little baby, Lexington. I like that little name. That name is kind of cute. And the baby is very cute. Look like both of them to me. Because, Joe Budden got the facial hair. Hey, the baby might have, grow up to have facial hair as well. But the baby is cute. And Sin is an attractive, young lady. But from what I'm looking at, she's pretty immature. I like Joe Budden. I've been watching Joe Budden. Well, I liked his music back in the day. Well, how I go? Dun, 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 dun. Is that the jump? I don't even know how I go right now. But I do like the song. Pump, 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 pump it up. Okay, I do know it. Anyways, but in present years, lately and stuff, he was on SoundCloud with his podcast. I enjoyed it when he had the female co-host that used to be on there. Now she's doing other things or whatever, and now it's just Rory and Molly Mall, you know what I'm saying, and other people that be there. I enjoy it. I watched it on SoundCloud. I listened to it on YouTube, and I guess they're on the Spotify now, whatever. He got the State of the Union with Remy Ma, and Remy Ma did not appear on Love and Hip Hop New York tonight, so I guess we'll be seeing Remy Ma and Papoose later on, but not on the premiere episode. Little suspect, but that's okay, I guess. So it looks like Joe Budden, he's enjoying being a daddy, and it just makes me, smile. I just wish I could find me somebody and be all happy, and have a child and just watch my man being all in love with our baby. It would be such a beautiful thing for my eyes to see. I don't know if I'm be able to see it, but hey, I think I'm still, a dreamer, and I want my dreams to come true. Okay, next on the scene is Safari. Safari, what's his name? Joe Budden and Rich Dollars meet up. And Safari, lets them know that he did not sleep with A1's wife, and they didn't kiss, they didn't do nothing. It was just about music and stuff, and, stuff just got out of hand because instead of him letting Ray J know that nothing went on, he kept quiet and let Ray J just say whatever, you know what I'm saying, and it ended up turning out that you know, he slept with her. It could have been his baby because, you know, A1's wife was pregnant and everything on the show. He should have nipped it in the bud a lot sooner, but he didn't. And, oh, and when, you know, they met up, Joe Budden brought his son Lexington, and the baby just looked so cute. I'm in love with this baby, but Joe ended up asking, what does straight mean? You know, because all Joe, what's his name, Safari says is straight, you know. It's alright. But he told him that he was going to perform in Dykeman, and we heard about that on the blogs where he got booed and everything. People were throwing things onto the stage, and he ended up, you know, kirking out and talking about, you know, all the women's want his Johnson and all these things, you know, making a couple of remarks. And he ended up meeting up with Joe Budden at his house later on, and Joe was like, don't be corny ever again. And Safari just took it in, and yeah, I don't think he's going to be a dummy, because they say people that perform in Dykeman is usually like street music or whatever. And most of Safari fans, from what Safari already knows, is that women are his fan base. So, you know, why would he perform in Dykeman where people, they be playing the basketball and doing the street stuff or whatever? So, you know, Safari just think he's welcome everywhere. I still haven't heard his music on the radio yet, but, you know, he's the same person that used to write music, or, you know, write music with Nicki Minaj, and she had a lot of #1s. So maybe his #1 is about to come. Joe Budden did say his music, I think Paradise, you know, is all over the place. So, but I did like that song. I did. But it just didn't get a lot of play, you know. Richie Dollars, he looking a little old, but he still calling himself Rich Dollars, Richie D, aka. But anyway, next scene we see Jewels, and Jewels, you know, waking up out of this sleep and everything, all whatever. Come to find out, he got his ankle monitor on, which is something else we know about in the blogs. He at the airport bringing guns and get caught, and he ends up running and, you know, getting himself in trouble. Come to find out, he says that he's, you know, was kind of hooked on Percocets, because when he was talking out, all I could think, as soon as he started talking, was, what is wrong with his mouth? You know, the way he talking and stuff. Later on, we end up finding out that, you know, he got hooked on the Percocets, and the reason why he got the Percocets is because something was going on with his teeth. So as you can tell from the way he talking and how his mouth looking, he got the teeth work done, or he using some gauze, some cotton or something going on with his mouth, and it's due to them teeth. So don't forget, you know, he's supposed to have money and stuff, but he still, you know, wasn't taking care of his teeth too well, you know. But he was getting the Percocet. He was spending the money on the Percocets. But yeah, okay. I already said that Safari got booed in Dykeman, and Kim and Jewels, they going to couples therapy because I thought they were having problems last season or something, but I guess not. But oh, he can't even live at home right now because they're not married. He has to live at home with his mother, and yeah. But in the couples therapy, you know, she all crying and stuff, and you know, it doesn't make sense, you know, that they got to be going through this, you know. At one point, it was other reasons why, you know, she didn't have Jewels all to herself, but now with the court case, because he could be going to jail for 5 years for the, you know, having the gun in the airport, you know, being on drugs, the Percocets, you know, they ain't mentioned the word marijuana. Even the marijuana is still a drug, but, you know, it's just almost on the level of alcohol these days, but it was just Percocets, I guess. Navarro, remember him with Anais? Anais, she didn't make an appearance tonight on Love and Hip Hop as well. Ooh, and what's that dude, the one that used to work with K. Michelle? He didn't make an appearance on the show, but Anais and K. Michelle's ex-hairstylist, assistant or whatever, they're going to be on the show, but they weren't on there tonight. We saw Navarro, and the reason why we saw Navarro is because Alexis Sky has signed on to the same record label to her probable baby daddy, Fetty Wap. Now, she was so upset when she saw him acting like, I'm going to snap. But why in the world would you sign with Fetty Wap's label? Like, I don't know. Alexis is just too suspect for me, and I'm trying to figure out. She was dealing with Fetty Wap or whatever a while ago or whatever, before Cardi B came into play, you know, how she all a star. And Alexis, at least she could speak, you know, clear English and everything. You know, she light, bright and everything. You know, she got her body fixed and everything. How come she does not have a hit record, but Cardi B does? I'm confused by it. Come to find out, like, I know her pregnancy was early, but 23 weeks was her whole pregnancy. That is pretty crazy. One of the commercials I saw, which I'm excited about, RuPaul's Drag Race, the All-Star Season 4, is coming out December 14th. I will be watching it, and I see some of my peoples, you know, that I really enjoy is going to be in this All-Star season, so I'm looking forward to that December 14th. Mano, I think he used to deal with Little Kim or whatever, but he did a bid in the jail, prison, pen, all them words. He was in jail for 10 years, and he's still trying to do his music. And when he was out, you know, at one point, and he was performing, his girlfriend got shot, you know what I'm saying, in the leg, and now she has, you know, a little bit of issues with, you know, being in public places with a rack of people and stuff, because now she know that stuff can get, you know, rough. And I guess we didn't see her, but he mentioned it to Joe Budden and Jacquet. Ooh, we saw Jacquet, but really it's like he just a friend, you know, he friends with everybody, because he went with Safari to the Dykeman performance and let Joe that he was getting stuff thrown at him and all that, getting booed. But yeah. But Mano, you know, he thinking that, you know, something is up with Safari, because he went on to the Breakfast Club or Hot 97, I forgot which one, crying, talking about he got robbed, and he trying to act like, you know, Mano said he trying to act like he about the street life, but he over there crying on the radio. So, you know, I guess we gonna get more into that, because Mano should just mind his business, because what happened to you in jail for so long, you know? People can suspect all kinds of things about you being in the jail place. Kimbella, Sin Santana, and I'm tired of saying Sin Santana. I'm probably just going to call her Santana, or I'm probably just going to call her Sin, or Lexington's mom. I don't know, Lex mom. Ooh, and they called Alexis Lex. I'm like, dang, we got a Lexington Lex, we got an Alexis Sky Lex, just Lex. But anyway, Alexis Sky, Sin, and Kimbella meet up at Joe Budden's place, Sin's place or whatever. And Kimbella was just looking like a big sister and giving advice to her, you know, her youngins. Yeah. And really, that's about it, because everything else was, you know, helter-skelter. It looks like this season is going to be filled with drama. Rich Dollar's baby mother, you know, the daughter that we saw on the show, her mother is going to probably have to go to jail. They didn't let us know what the reason was, but hey, Rich Dollars is going to be crying about it later on. They showed, oh yeah, the one that used to be with Cameron, Juju, she's going to be on the show, and it looks like her and, dang, I forgot who it was. But it looked like, oh, and Anais. Her and Juju and Anais look like they're going to have a little beef going on. Oh, we didn't see Mariah Lynn. We didn't see Gwennon. What's his name? Self. We didn't see Self. We didn't see Bianca. But I saw somewhere that she might be, you know, up in Miami, so she might be filming the Love and Hip Hop Miami, but that don't mean she shouldn't have been in New York. I know she probably traveled to New York once in a blue moon, but it was a lot of people we didn't see. But hey, it's gonna be a whole heap of season of shows, so yeah, we still got, oh yeah, and what's her name, the one with what's his name, Mandisi's wife, what's her name, dang, and I know her too. I don't know why her name ain't coming in, but I know Mandisi's. But anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop New York Season 9, Episode 1. First episode of the season, Arrested Development. I enjoyed it. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to do the reviews because I had fun doing it. Something else I want to mention, Hey, if you watch my past videos, my first videos, you know that I am a survivor. Well, you know, I recovered greatly from being diagnosed with Bell's palsy. This side of my face numbed up. You know, it's like it doesn't move the same. You might see this side of my lip, it's like, you know, it's puffy or whatever because it's like paralyzed. It doesn't move like it's supposed to. When I smile sometimes, it's like I don't know. It's weird. At certain points, you know, it really can make me look funny. So, I'm a little bit, you know, self-conscious about it, but hey, it's me. It's nothing I can do about it. But, you know, if anybody would say, ooh, why her eye twitch? Why, you know, when she smiled, it look crooked. It's half here, half there, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what it is. It's something that beyond my control. I'm going to be watching Ashley Miller. She probably got her Love and Hip Hop review on right now as I'm doing this film. Right now, I'm about to go ahead and post it right after I press stop. But I'm going to be watching Ashley Miller's reviews. I'm going to be checking out Bondi Blues reviews. I'm going to be checking out Mr. Still Standing reviews. I wonder if Millie 2 TV is going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop New York. I'll be watching Color Me Pink. I'll be checking out Forest Rocks. But Forest Rocks, she doesn't do same night reviews. She do it, you know, next day or whatever the case. Color Me Pink. You know, I watch a lot of people's reviews. I bet nobody watch mine. But you know, I checked out these people before they had thousands of subscribers. I was subscribed to people before they did anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that probably helped out with some of their fame. It's like, nah, they did their own fame. You know, they popular by doing it themselves. But you know, I watched these people for a long time. I wonder if A Connection TV, I'm probably going to check him out and see if he still does reviews. I used to watch A Connection TV, like, that channel a lot. But that's before, you know, things changed, you know, as the years went on. But I used to really enjoy his show. I used to really like his reviews. But yeah, that's about it. Maybe I'll come back to do the reunion or something really crazy gotta happen. I mean, maybe we're gonna see Joe Budden in some leggings and I'm gonna have to do a review that night. Because them skinny jeans he had on, I can't believe Sin, she probably bought the pants. But you know, the rest of the episode, every time we saw Joe Budden, the pants, you know, he was wearing, nothing was, you know, tight fitting. You know, he looked regular. Oh, and when he was in the scene with Safari, was he sweating or nah? And Safari wasn't sweating. So yeah, I'm out of here. Peace out. Love and Hip Hop, New York.